Welcome to this free hit special. It's blank game week 29 and a lot of us are using our free hit ship this week. So in this video I will go through 3 different teams, the safe option, the forest gamble and my team, and you can decide which team you like the best. At the end I will let you know who I will captain this game week and why I picked that certain player. The first team is called the safe option. This is because it's the template that's going around on Twitter and other places, and it also contains the most owned players. Flecken in goal, we will see Regulon, Dothy and Porro a lot. Douglas Luiz is one of the most owned players available for blank game week 29. Bowen, Madison and Son will also be very popular, and the same goes for Watkins, Morris and Tony. So if you want to protect your rank, I would go for something like this option. If you're like me in a situation where you are willing to take a couple of punts, this team is really not the best you can go with, so I'll show a couple of more free hit options. This team I call the Forest Gamble. As you can see, you have no Luton players like Dothy and Morris in this one. Instead, we have Murillo, we have Gibbs White and Avoni up top. If you do Forest have a chance to beat Luton in blank game week 29, it will be really fun to go with a team like this. My free hit team for blank game week 29, I have went something in between the safe option and the forest gamble. I have Dothy starting in my defense, and I have Gibbs White in midfield, and up top I picked Wissa for the last striker spot. So Watkins, Tony are nailed on for my team, and it looks like Wissa will be the one filling that third spot. This gives a second attacker against one of the weakest defensive teams in Burnley, so having both Wissa and Tony up top could really be beneficial in blank game week 29. In defense I've opted for Dothy, even though I have Gibbs White, so I'm really hoping for goals in that game, and Dothy is one of the most creative players in the Luton side, so even though they concede, he can still get points. He is on all set pieces. If he can get up the pitch and get some crosses in as well, he has really good chances of getting assists. So Pedro Porro, Dothy, Regulon in defense. Porro and Regulon has been really good for their last matches and playing really advanced. Gibbs White, as mentioned, he is on all set pieces for Nottingham Forest. Bowen playing up top for West Ham. Madison back, starting to get some form in an attacking Spurs side. Son, one of the most explosive players available in blank game week 29, and he will probably be my captain as well. I will talk more about that in a minute. And Watkins, Tony, both nailed on, both talismanic for their team, and as mentioned, Wissa will be my punt and fill my third striker spot. Which team do you like the most, and do you want to go for one of those options? Please let me know in the comments below. My captain for blank game week 29 will probably be Son. I mentioned it earlier. He is the most explosive player when it comes to attacking returns for the available players in blank game week 29. He is playing against Fulham, not the best fixture for Spurs, but let's have a look at the numbers. Fulham, they have kept 1 clean sheet in the last 4 matches. They have conceded 5 goals, 11 big chances and 19 shots on target. When it comes to expected goals conceded, they only have 5.50, which is actually the 7th best in the league. Fulham have had some good defensive form recently, and I'm not captaining Son because of the good fixture this week. I'm actually going for the most explosive player. So for me, the captain choice this week will come down to form over fixture. If you want to play the fixtures, I would really go for Tony as my captain. He is playing against Burnley, who are one of the worst teams defensively for the whole season and also for the last 4 game weeks. So who will be your captain in blank game week 29? Son, Tony, or someone else? Let me know in the comments.